Hey, my name is Marc. I'm the founder of Schema M, which is a paid social agency, and I'm today in Munich in the beautiful office of YFood, and next to me Phil, the head of performance marketing of YFood. And today we are speaking about our partnership. We are working together with YFood for over 1 year now, and today we are giving some insights on the partnership and what we have accomplished together.
My name is Phil Ritter. I'm the head of the performance marketing team here. I've been about a year and a half now here. And I work at YFood and we sell this. YFood is the premier meal replacement or smart food on the go. It's a new product category. The company's been around for about 5 years now. Some people may know us from our large influencer cooperations. We're very present in retail. But most of all, it's a pretty brand new product category, which requires a lot of explanation, which is one of the reasons that we actually approached Schema M in the beginning to help solve this problem that we have with limited attention span in paid social and a desire to actually need to explain the product.
Can you give us some KPIs about YFood?
This year, we're planning to hit a 120 million run rate. This is both online and retail with a split that's somewhere in the 60-40 to 30-70, depending on what month it is. We have about 200 employees here across 5 countries. We're present primarily in the DACH market, so DE, AT, Switzerland, France, Netherlands, the UK. We also have an EU shop and then a couple of smaller ones running tests in like Poland or Sweden.
So what was your situation in 2021 when you approached us and we started working together?
So as some people might know, we have an extremely talented creative team here. It's about 20 people actually. They do a phenomenal job with our more standard assets or video like YouTube, even some TV that we're doing out of home. But in the past, we've tried to really encapsulate UGC, and I think it just required a certain approach that we weren't able to replicate, at least the desired quality that we wanted. So I think it was at the end, or I don't know, like Q3, Q4 2021, we were looking at what our current stack was. We had done some internal testing with UGC and it always felt too polished, right? And with UGC, we really wanted authenticity. So we started shopping around for a couple of agencies and yeah, we actually ended up getting into talks with you and your team. And I think we did a test run in October, September or something like that. And we hit the ground running in November, I think, so.
What were your biggest challenges there? Also in terms of scale, internationalization, and so on.
I always say this, I judge agencies on kind of 3 main factors, which is results, customer service, and strategy, right? So ideally the agency hits 3 out of 3. For us, I think the customer support and organization was extremely important because we have, like I said, 4 main countries to look after, DEAT with a large volume. And then also we have the international like UK, France, and Netherlands where we really needed somebody who was like local there. So really the challenge was that we have different senior marketing managers in these countries, all with different wants and needs, right? And different desires for them for the UGC and different kind of focuses, right? Whether that's products, use cases, or whatever. And at the end of the day, I think Schema M was very good at handling the volume of requests that we wanted. At the same time, really also helping us navigate kind of the early days of UGC. It was a little bit of a wild, wild west. There were really no established best practices yet. So I think we also really formulated a categorization, classification, being able to come up with new metrics that, to be honest, in my 8 years were new to me. Hook rates, click to hook rate, scroll stopper rates. I mean, these are things where that made me feel old, but you guys introduced us and we use them every day, even on our in-house creatives that we create right now. And then from a results perspective, I think we definitely did see, in particular in the international markets, which didn't benefit so much from promotion cycles, I would say, where we don't do a lot, but we have a lot of new products coming out in Germany. So there it's a little bit more product focused, whereas the other one still requires that baseline understanding. And so we definitely saw an uplift in overall results, whether we measure CACs or CPOs. So that was very nice to see, which is why we continued the relationship and have been working together ever since.
So what would you say differentiates Schema M from other agencies?
So again, I always judge agencies basically on 3 main factors, right? It's are you delivering results? Are you delivering us with strategic insights and directions? And how is the actual working relationship with the account managers or the day-to-day project managers, right? Very rarely do you get all 3. For us, you guys actually managed to hit all 3. So let's start with the results from a business impact, from a performance impact in Meta, as well as TikTok, which is not easy. We definitely saw the uplift there. From a strategic direction, again, you guys were able to kind of hold our hand in the early days. It was a good collaboration, our team bringing ideas to the table, you guys kind of also putting those into categories and allowing us to really have kind of a testing roadmap in place. Also communicating what the results are of those tests. And then the third and final thing is really that from a customer support standpoint, right? And so I think when working with you guys, the project management was always very good. We had a high demand in terms of volume. You guys were able to manage that, especially in international markets as well, but also in the home markets where we were doing like 30, 40, 50 videos a month. So we're very thankful to have a partner that was able to kind of handle everything and show up for all three main key points.
Yeah, so I think that we developed our processes also based on those requirements, because there were a lot of requests, this language, that language, different formats, different creators, strategical steps. I think this is also a great partnership for us to grow with.
Yeah.
And a lot of smart senior marketing managers, performance marketers in your organization. The volume that you're pushing through Meta and TikTok, and also the run rate you're currently at speaks for itself, I think.
Yeah.
So I think it's important for every team to really have the value of executing on a level of excellence.
Yeah.
And I think this is a value we share. And that's basically the fundament why things are working so good.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, last question. Would you recommend our service, our agency, and to which brand maybe you would recommend it?
Yeah, definitely. If you're a brand that's spending a lot of money in push channels such as Meta or TikTok or YouTube Shorts, and you're looking for an authentic UGC experience, but also more cutting edge, things that maybe not everyone is doing, right? So an agency that's also going to sit with you as a strategic partner, sit together and brainstorm and find out how to best position your product or brand using UGC to a wide variety of audiences. Then definitely I would recommend give Schema M a call, sit down with them, have an initial conversation. I think the onboarding process and the pitch process was extremely enjoyable. You guys take time to really understand the product, and if it's a good fit, I definitely recommend it.
Yeah, so thanks for pointing this out. I think we have to keep innovation high in that entire UGC bubble and all that creative things that are going on currently. I believe we consider ourselves more as a growth partner and not like just as a UGC provider, and really thinking about, okay, what could be cutting edge creative strategies for the brands. In the last years it was UGC, now it's maybe more in the creator direction, and there will changes in the future as well. So we will adapt to those trends and keep performance high.
Yeah, definitely. Looking forward to it.
Thanks.